The first step in performing documentation in Meditech after you've made sure your visits are on the correct days on your schedule is the Confirm My Day task. So to demonstrate, I will be confirming visits for June 21st. Once I click on the Confirm My Day task, I click Begin, and this will open up the Confirm My Day task. The Confirm My Day task lists all of the visits that are on your schedule for a particular day. This is why it's important to make sure that your schedule is correct before you confirm visits. So for each visit, you will need to answer either 2 or 3 questions. So for this visit for EVV test, I will have to say, will you be able to perform this visit, and did you contact this visit? You should really only be confirming visits that you've either know you've performed or know that you're going to be performing. So generally your answers to these questions will be yes and yes. You do not need to enter in a scheduled time here. If you want to put in the time you actually did the visit, you will be doing that in the next task called Perform Visit. So this just displays the time that you had previously scheduled on the scheduling task. If you left it blank, you didn't schedule it, it will say 00. That is perfectly appropriate. Service location is listed here. Schedule notes and communication notes, again, these are just for viewing purposes only. The only things you need to answer are these 2 questions. Then you click on the next visit. Now, this one says, will you be able to perform? Yes. Did you contact this patient? Yes. Is this visit authorized? If this visit does not have authorization on file, Meditech is asking you, do you know if this visit is authorized? What you do to this question will depend on the patient's action level. What is their insurance situation? If you do not remember what action level your patient is in, there is a quick link to the patient overview right here in the corner of the screen. So if you wanted to check this patient's action level, you could click Patient Overview, and then the overview will appear. So this patient's principal program is action level 2 yellow. So this patient has backup straight Medicaid. So it doesn't matter if we have authorization, we can go ahead and do our visit with no problem. So we can just close the overview. So we can say, is this visit authorized? No, I do not have authorization from the child's primary insurance. Now for a billing note, the system requires you to enter in a note explaining why you are doing a visit that does not have authorization entered into the system. For your patients that are action level 2, all you need to document is AL2, which is basically shorthand for patient has backup Medicaid, I don't need authorization. And then you would click Save Note, and then the little required star goes away. You've satisfied that condition. So if your patient was action level 1, meaning they only have one payer, you could say, yes, you do have authorization, and in your billing note, you could write down verbally informed from managed care department that authorization was received today and I should be performing visit. Or if there was no authorization on your action level 1, you could explain yourself by saying, instructed to drop to the low range of my frequency as insurance authorization is still pending. Basically, your billing notes are just to explain why you are doing a visit that we don't have authorization documented in the system yet. So since I have 3 visits, I need to click on the next line and confirm the next visit. Now this one, I'm going to say yes, and if you notice, it says this visit is authorized already. This is what it looks like when there's already authorization in the system. You don't have the option to even say no. The system knows there's authorization. And billing notes does not have a little star next to it, so billing notes are not required. So that is the confirm my day. Just to review, you click on each visit, you answer the questions. Yes, yes. Will you be able to perform this visit? Did you contact this patient? And is this visit authorized? You only need to answer yes or no if there's no authorization in the system, and then the billing note would be required. You do have the option of saying no. Will you be able to perform this visit? So if you know this was a missed visit, you could wipe it off here, but again, it wouldn't be necessary if you had already done that on your schedule page before you come here. Just to show you though, this is the same reasons. So you could say clinician cancellation, unable to perform visit. Now this question, always say no, even if it's going to be rescheduled, just say no, and then you can reactivate it on your schedule. If you say yes or I don't know, it will remove your name from the visit and just put it back as a blue square on the patient's schedule. It'll be a lot easier for you, number one, if you just marked it missed on your schedule to begin with, or number two, you can mark it missed here, but always choose the no option. You don't have to record scheduling notes here. You wouldn't need to do that. So those are how you can ensure that you complete the Confirm My Day task successfully. And once I hit finish, my one Confirm My Day is going to turn into 2 Perform Visit tasks. Sorry, I have an extremely long line of incomplete documentation and test. So now I have 2 Perform Visit tasks for the 21st. I have one for test billing, and then I have another one for that other patient. So once you hit confirm, I'm just going to sort by due date to find out when I have visits to do. Yep, here are my 2 perform visits that came from my Confirm My Day. So I have a perform visit task for test DVV and a perform visit task for test billing 2.5. So that is Confirm My Day, and perform visit will be explained in the next video.